Alright. We are here. Big chillin'. I don't really know what I want to use today. We do have like a team to use, quote unquote, which would be this team here. And I actually think it looks pretty good, I'm gonna be honest. I just feel like maybe I just don't really believe in Staraptor that much. And I mean, I don't necessarily need to do 2 megas, like, I could. I generally like to. Or I mean, what am I saying? I generally don't like to. You could do like Blaziken and Venusaur. What I'm kind of thinking looks good in that slot is King Gambit. But then I also think that if you put King Gambit in that slot, you start kind of running out of offensive options. Which is like, if that's the case, how does having Staraptor really like make it that much better? You get what I'm saying? So it is interesting. I'm kind of thinking, yeah, I mean, either Staraptor or, where is it? I've almost definitely passed it, yeah. Staraptor or Grimmsnarl. But I'm also wondering, if we did Grimmsnarl, could we take Vivianis off for like Milo? Cause I just think that Milo is a good Pokemon. Like, I honestly, Milo's just has the stuff to chuff, as we like to say. Let's try this first. And then I kind of feel like Grim Milo might be better, like, honestly. Let me just look at it one more time. Like, let me try to wrap my mind around it. So if we had Grim and Milo, we can't do Tailwind. We just kind of have to bulk things out and then use like Zoroark if we need it. Which is not impossible, but Alright, so now let's think about, what does this team do versus like Trick Room? Right. This team is not really that good versus Trick Room. So I do kind of think that our best play might be to, switch off Staraptor and Vivian for Grim Milo. I just haven't tried Staraptor yet. So it's like, let's just give it a try, you know? We do have Milo as our thumbnail in the live stream though, so. Alright. There's definitely some stuff for sure. They do look like they could probably have a lead that outspeeds Vivian. And that's a little bit worrying to me. But I'm kind of wondering if I can lead like Venu, Vivian. The Slug. Slug. And we do need things that are gonna be able to... Slug, 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 slug. We'll see how this goes. I might have wanted to start Zoroark just because then I'd be able to click Icy Wind, Tailwind. But we'll see what happens. So this lead is a lead that I was a little worried about because they might be able to click E-Webs Make It Rain or something like that. Let's just Tailwind and let's see how this goes. Okay. So we get some good chip on Golden Go. They go for Make It Rain. Definitely hurts. Okay. So, in that case, it's probably in my best interest to bring out the Slug and start doing Slug things. I'm just gonna say it. Let's click Shelter. Let's click Giga Drain. Yeah. Like, they might go for Will-O-Wisp. I just don't really think it gets them out of it. They're going for Trick, Iron Ball or something, like Volt Switch. T-Tar. Okay, So the thing is I've actually found that body press does not KO T-Tar. You'd think it would. It generally doesn't. So you are in a better position to not target the T-Tar. But let's see what happens. Cool, so I wanted that really because, like, going for Nasty Plot doesn't really get them. Oh, I have Tailwind. Okay, that makes sense. That does do impressive damage, like, you do have to admit that. What up, Stormtrooper? Out comes Excadrill, of course. Master Ball Sun, nice. Excuse me. So there's really, like, nothing they can do to get out of this now. I'm just gonna body press here. And if they want to KO their self, they're more than welcome to. But I might be faster. I might not get KO'd by high horsepower too, but yeah. This is a -6 Shadow Bomb again. Get the Giga Drain. Hold on, it's bugging. Who is it? What up? God's Advocate. I don't know who it is. But thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I was talking about getting my hair cut in the last video. But I mean, it's only been one stream, obviously, so not everyone knows it. Yeah, it's pretty typical for me to, like, cut all my hair off whenever I do get a haircut, so it's not, like, that out there, or it's not that drastic for me as it might seem for other people, you know, to notice, like, going from so much hair to no hair, right? But yeah, it doesn't bother me. But I definitely did end up cutting it a little shorter than I wanted because I forgot to put the head back on the razor in the middle of cutting when I was cleaning the razor, so that's on me. What up, Senior Proud? Senor? He's a senor. Don't forget that. I don't know what I want to lead here. Maybe Staraptor or Zoroark could actually be a pretty good lead. Zoroark, yeah. We do want Venu here, and then maybe even Ceruledge in case we get in a bad position versus Blaziken. But we could also bring Staraptor. And it kind of feels like that's what I should be doing. We'll see. I actually think that this Blaziken is going to give us quite some problem if we don't handle it correctly. But they go Arrow T-Tar. Thank you. It's a little bit like, I don't know what to call it. Like, I feel like a biker bro or something, but like I'm glad that it looks good enough. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's just do the Icy Wind and the whatever. Got it. I want to grow my beard out there. That's the funny thing. I'm trying to. I think it'd be funny to have like a really long goatee. So I'm kind of just booing right now. Got him, man. Got him. He said, "I don't like it. Get it off the field." So I'm attacking Aerodactyl this turn because I think that if they click Protect Dual Wing Beat, that's like not that great. So they don't, we do KO the Aero though. Okay. Snorlos. Gotta honestly just go after T-Tar. Ice Punch. He would, man. That sucks, for sure. Alright, Venu, you got this. Venu. Venu. Yeah, what do you think? I mean, it's a little rude. It's a little rude, my geek. Alright, now the real question is, do we yoink them? I think we do. I think we give them a good old yoink here. That's a yoink. Never saw it coming. Nice. I mean, alright. You know what, Ray? Staraptor is doing things. Can I say it hasn't? Add for next reg. I would not be surprised if the next reg adds the terrain, for sure. It feels like the one thing that we just like don't really have in the game right now is like we're not really playing terrain wars. And it is definitely like a level up in gameplay in some sense. So like if they're trying to progressively wean new players into it, that is, you know, a new thing to add in if we're, you know, not jumping straight into like a legendary format or something. So yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I also wouldn't be surprised to see more items coming back of the variety of, you know, Rocky Helmet or something, right? Excuse me. I mean, you can't even hear me. I'm just like, I'm like hiccuping under my breath. So... I kind of think Vivianus and Zoroark is going to be our best lead still, with Zoroark, or I mean Ceruledge. Venu, if we end up in a bad position versus Swampert. But, like, we also kind of need to cover the birds. So I almost think that the Slug might be my best last tier, but I'm gonna try to make Venu work. I'm a little worried about it being a bad pick, though. They do go Espathra Sneeze. We go Zoroark and Vivianus. I think let's just... Okay. That should be enough to keep us in this. I mean, and obviously the Espathra, you know. The Espathra needs more than it can handle to get them out of this, is what I'm trying to say. Like, because if they protect to try to get out of it, I still get the Hyper Voice and Tailwind, right? Like, so no matter what, I'm getting the Hyper Voice and Tailwind. Like, I'm going to. So... I'm sorry about my computer, like, it's frustrating, but I think it works well enough, I guess. Like, I really do wonder if I messed up my charging port when my laptop fell one time, or if it's just the second-hand charger that makes it do this, but yeah, like, whenever my screen is glitching, it's because my computer is, like, wigging out, basically. Okay, so... yeah, I mean, like, let's keep playing, I guess. I kind of want to try switching to the Grim melodic version, but we'll wait, I guess. This is interesting for sure, because I actually kind of think that the Slug might be my best last. Like, I could go Saraledge, it'd be very awkward, but I'm thinking that we hide as the Slug, we click Grass Knot, we have fun. Like... yeah. Look, if I have to be very honest with your mains, I will. If you're gonna make me be very honest, I'll do it. He goes for the farting shot. Nice. So I actually think that Sleep Powdering Pelipper this turn is going to be my best play. And then Tailwind the next turn. Because if they stay asleep this turn, we should just win. They wake up. So let's see who they go after. I'd like if they go after Vivian. I don't care if they click protect. Yeah. It's a little, I mean, it's like, it sucks, technically, but. I am gonna double target them just in case I have to. Because getting rid of Arch is just a big asset, you know what I mean? And they're gonna switch out because they know that, so. Wake up, they'll go for Hurricane. We'll actually bring in Slug right now. Slug, 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 double slug, double slug. Yeah! Double slug, double slug. Double slug. Just a gamer with double slug. That's a little rude. Money. The good thing is that this is my turn to click. Hold on. Yeah. This is my turn to click Sludge Bomb and Body Press into Pelipper. So we're gonna have to really see what happens here. I'm worried that I'm not doing enough damage this turn, but that's why I'm going for Sludge Bomb over Giga Drain. I could have taken out Arch this turn, which sucks a little. Okay, I think this should be enough. They get the Hurricane. Does a lot. And not enough. Okay. So let's think here. Let's protect. Okay. Okay. So that KOs. Claps and the Schweppes. I think if we can land a double protect and body press. Alright, so if they have Swampert in the back, we are probably gonna lose, I would say. I'm hoping they don't, but I think it's the most logical thing for them to have. I also think Sinistcha will definitely give us a problem. Swampert, yeah. So... I mean, like, we could check what they're gonna click just to check, right? Because it shouldn't be Stomping Tantrum, right? It should be High Horsepower or Earthquake. Ice Punch. Okay. It's like, do we have to? Do we have to? Hey man, you gotta be a man with a plan, or else you're gonna get sheltered on. That's all I'm gonna say. Slug. So here's the plan. Don't attack Grimmsnarl. Nice. I want them to accept that they have to Earthquake their self if they want to win, or rely on freezes. GG. Okay. So, I mean, look, like, you gotta Earthquake yourself, man. Like, that's how you get out of it. That's all I can tell you. Like, if you don't have Earthquake, I just don't know what you're doing. Like, but GG's. But GG. So, excuse me. Let's just say that Vivianus is a good Pokemon. Vivianus is indeed a good Pokemon. What is... Oh, that's a Blaziken. Okay. So let's try... I just want to see how the team feels if we do make these adaptions. Because I do think that we haven't come against certain matchups that are going to be difficult for us yet. Specifically like Trick Room. So what I'm wondering is... Maybe just taking off Staraptor? And keeping Vivian? Cause like... We also haven't needed Ceruledge yet, which is a thing. But if we come into like a Zard matchup, Ceruledge is definitely gonna be good. So, if we come to a Zard matchup, Ceruledge will be good. Sorry, I'm kind of just going in circles. So we can try that. I do think I would like to have Milo on the team, but you kind of need the leftovers, in my opinion, for the type of set that I'm running. And so basically, like, what I'd probably do is I would give Citrus Berry to Milo, and then I'd give Colbur Berry to Ceruledge. Let's see. Ceruledge is like kind of not bad here, but we need to be careful for sure. This is generally a good lead. But we'd be pretty much forced to have these two in the back. While I think that a Slug could do pretty good here. So I don't think that if we lose this, it's going to be because we don't have Staraptor. I think I might want to like forego bringing Vivian and go for the slug setup, because the slug does become quite a problem for their team if it gets going. They do that, which is kind of what I wanted if we're being honest. Because, again, this is a situation where I can click Hyper Voice Tailwind at my leisure. Because Hyper Voice will do over 50% to Blaziken, and they can't protect around my Tailwind. Right? Sorry for the computer going crazy. It's crazy. Let's see if they go for Coil or what. I'm kind of hoping they just go for Muddy Water because they expect me to have, you know. You found me. Alright, Kiki. What you got for me, my boy? Yeah, that's smart. Let's see. Okay, so they do have some. Alright, cool. Sorry again about my computer wigging out. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna look really awkward, but I'm wondering if this is my best play. Oh, computer, please, just stop. I know that it looks bad too, so I apologize. Like, it's probably borderline unwatchable. Okay. We'll see. It's frustrating because I could have clicked bulk up like again, and I didn't, right? So now I need to hope that Shadow Sneak can get the KO, which it might. Yep. Sorry again for my computer. If you guys could see what I see right now, like my computer's screen is literally just flashing. It's like I can barely even see what's happening. And I know that that translates to you guys getting like a super glitchy production, which sucks. Yeah, so the thing is, like, we wouldn't have lived the... We wouldn't have lived the next Shadow Claw even if we did go for... Even if we did go for... Earth Power that turn. So GG's. Alright, let's hope that moving my charger 3 inches makes a difference. So far so good, but it's ridiculous, I swear. So let's see here. They have a lot of scary stuff. I do think that Zoroark Vivianus looks good, but it does feel like we're starting to find that, like, if we do that, we don't have... We're, like, limiting our back options, right? And so, alternatively, what could I lead? I could lead... I mean, their team really disincentivizes setup. So one of my best leads might actually be Venu Grim with Slug Ceruledge. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. There's really no reason not to play it safe here. Would've liked that to KO, but what are you doing? What are you doing? Bro didn't even mega the flower. Did not even mega the flower. T-Tower, my man. We go for Reflect. They're still not megaing. They're like, you know what? I kind of messed it up, didn't I? That's damage. So I'm gonna Giga Drain the Choreograph this turn because I don't know. I want the healing, and Spirit Break might KO. Yeah. Venusaur's strong. You gotta give him that. Yeah. You can only do so much versus my mains. So. I think they legitimately just did not realize that they Mega Floette, but like, they didn't Mega Floette, but they had to realize it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you had to realize something was happening. Because you have the Mega sign still there. Asking you to click it. Oof. I don't hate starting Zoroark, to be honest, and bringing Venu Slug. Slug, 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 slug. Um... Alright, I might lose. I don't know why I do things like that instead of just protecting, honestly. Woo! Give me a crit, sure. I did not expect that damage, I'll just say that. Double slug gamer. I'm just a double slug gamer. You know, it's like... Can you blame a double slug gamer? Yeah. 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 Can you blame her a gamer? Like, I'm just saying. So we match the Tailwind. Set up big shelters. So this turn is interesting because, like, there's not really a rhyme or reason about who I should target right now. But I do think I'm gonna protect Body Press. Okay, that's kind of the main thing we needed there. Let's sleep. Let's just try to sleep the Starmie. Body press. I'm expecting them to have Swampert in the back. He half strength from the phone. Excuse me. Okay. Take it out. Yes! It looked like a roll, so that was the variance we needed, kind of. He has strength from the phone. God damn it, why do they do that? Ugh. Okay, never mind. I thought that I forfeited. I thought I forfeited. I thought that I clicked the forfeit button. And then it just forfeited me. We're good. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you just don't beat the slug there. Ooh, okay. So let's see here. We can go. This is a pretty strong lead with. We do want Venu in the back. But the question is, what else? I do think that Saraledge has been doing not a lot on this team, so we might consider just swapping Saraledge for Milo. But I would say we pretty much got this lead right. And there's no real reason that I can't, like... Yeah, why not? Nice septile, like... I love how I laugh and then my computer tilts and then it's back to the black screen. Okay, so... let's, I kinda think that this is the time to bring in Venu. And just go for light screen. Because I'm not actually that worried about taking out the Sceptile right now. I want to take out Rotom and Sceptile on the same turn. Never mind. Alright, so that's the one thing that can lose us the game. But we break it. Alright. We go for Reflect. We go for... They have to switch out Rotom. But they don't. It's a little unfortunate. It actually could have been advantageous to get paralyzed that turn. But as long, well, yeah, we'll see. Because obviously if they have Basque in the back, which they kind of should, they'll count. So I am going to Bitter Blade them and just go for Sludge Bomb. Like... yeah, like I think that's scary. But I'm really kind of wondering if it gets you out of it. Because I do have a free Bitter Blade here. I know the Brave Bird will technically do a lot. I would argue it did a little more than I would. That did a little more than I would like. So is this going to? The citrus berry actually might save me. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking no matter what, 2 Shadow Sneaks is better than... I think I just go for 2 Shadow Sneaks. GG's. Okay. I can only imagine what it's like watching these, so I apologize if my computer is literally like just glitching over and over. But you know. I am proud of playing my way out of that, I guess. Like, we technically did make the obvious play with targeting the Bitterblade into the Serled, or I mean the Scizor, but it wasn't really going to be that different. Like, I could have targeted Talonflame, you know, like. So, I actually think this team is doing perfectly fine. Taking off Staraptor, I think, was the right move, but neither Grim nor Staraptor feels like it's been doing a whole lot, I would say. And I do think there was a good chance we were going to live that Brave Bird, so give me a sec. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with some more matches for maybe another hour, maybe more, I don't know. It's still early, so we'll see. I will say that it feels like Vivian it feels like Vivian has been pretty important to our rain matchup. So I do feel like that side of the team is working. And if we didn't have Vivian, like having Milo wouldn't just fix it, right? Excuse me. So again, I kind of like this lead, and then Sarah Edge in the back with I mean, if we get rid of the right things, Slug is going to be very good. Hold on. So we'll see. Charlie Rotom. What up, Palung? What up, Palung? So a question here is gonna be, do I lose if I don't get up speed advantage? And I do think that getting speed advantage is gonna be pretty important here. So I'm actually going to Sleep Powder Icy Wind. Excuse me. Alright, cool. Vivian avoids. Alright, so that's pretty much exactly what we needed. Let's just click Tailwind and Icy Wind. It's not perfect, but I will work with it. Sorry, Tom. So to be honest, I think that Fake Out is their most obvious play this turn. I don't think that they're likely to click Throat Chop or something. Or Parting Shot. So but they do click Dark. That's definitely frustrating. Cause that could lose us the game. I'm just gonna click Shelter, Sleep Powder, honestly. Like, I have a turn to do it, so let's do it. It does suck that the Rotom only has -1 speed. They're thinking. They are thinking. Thinking. And I think they're playing pretty well, too. So let's just say that. Not do that. So they do have my speed lowered, which is a problem. This play's gonna look weird, but I think it's my best play. So they're just, okay, they're literally not even playing. Either our opponent just quit, or our opponent disconnected from the internet and did not reconnect within like 2 turns. So, yeah, I don't really know what to say about that. I don't think it was over. But they might have disconnected on the turn where they clicked Darkest Lariat, because that was a pretty... It was like an out there play, but it worked, you know what I mean? So this is an instance where Screens plus Slug might be my best lead. And then Ceruledge in the back as a switch-in looks nice. But I'm kind of wondering if Zoroark Venu is my best back. So what I'm thinking with this back is I need to look at their team again. I'm thinking it's better into Houndstone and the Staraptor, which we don't see on the field. So let's just click. I mean, I don't. Light screen protect, like. Reflect. Shelter. It's almost like it's a gameplay. That did a lot, man. Slug. That's a little frustrating. Because if I had doubled up the extra drill that turn, I probably could have just KO'd it. What we will do is switch into Venu and is it really worth saving? Nice. We got Slug. Please KO. I feel like it might not. Alright. Alright. It's just a slug. Alright, start up. So we might have one of our light screens wear out. It doesn't look like it will. I'm just gonna do this again. And body press thing. Hey man, don't write home. Don't write home about it, I'm just saying. And it does actually KO, which is nice. So I have seen Tyranitar's trained where that does not KO. So it's just nice that it does. Who did I target? So they go for the Wombat, which I respect. My guy, maybe just stop clicking it. I don't know. If I call you your mans, will you stop clicking it? If I say your mans, will you stop? You did get me. I'll say that. You did get me. But it is a question to be had whether a body press Hyper Voice gets the KO. Because they should probably roost, but they go for first. Slug. Give him it, Slug. Give him it. That's what I'm talking about. That's a slug. That's a slug. I mean, what are you supposed to say about it? Like, I think I'm just comfortable with this team composition, as well as, like, we're not in high ranks, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what are you really supposed to expect? Yeah. Alright. We got our first strong trainer officially. Yeah. I like it. So, I do think that our best lead is probably going to be Vivianis and Zoroark. And then we want to make them think Ceruledge is in the front. So we probably do this. Because we don't want them to think Venusaur's in the front. That's what we don't want. Because if they start Swampertito for some reason, I want to knock you out. I want to knock you out. Doesn't KO, unfortunately. It's a whole lot of Gotti. Nice. Nice. Alright. Shadow Ball. Hurricane. It's a mean team. Gotta admit that. What? What? The chicanerosity of it all. You got Focus Sash? No. The chicanerosity. Yeah, like, don't do that to me again. Like. Yeah, Focus staying there, Dad. Zoroark's mean, man. Like, I'm just gonna say that. Like, Zoroark is legitimately just a very good Pokemon. So let's do this. I don't know what to say. I'm probably gonna call it there for the night. That was a good match and a good round of matches in general. I did forget to film the loss that we had, so if I want to post the loss, I have to wait until tomorrow, or I mean like maybe 2 days from now to post these videos, I think. And I do want to play in the Scrawl Tour, so we will be having to take some... I don't know what I'm saying. Like, I guess I could upload that day as well as playing the Scrawl Tour. But generally, I would just go live for the tour and not play that day. Or I mean, not upload a video that day. So... yeah, whatever. Let's do a recruit just to end the stream. And then we'll see what happens next. I don't have Barbarical yet. I also don't have Scolipede. Scolipede money. Scolipede gets shell armor. Sorry, I didn't realize that I'm like sitting to the side like this. Scolipede gets shell armor. I do not have Hydreigon yet as well. And Hydreigon is a good Pokemon that I don't see in the lineup very often, so I am going to take Hydreigon. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. I mean, because it's either that or we, like, build a whole new team and then play for another hour, and I just don't feel like it. So, maybe let's just build a team right now because we can. And then we'll see if we, you know, use it in the next live stream, I guess. So I do want to try Blaziken soon. I think Blaziken is just a good Pokemon. Or at least decent. Samurott could be good. I kind of think our homie Legs here could be good. But my Scarf Serena is... I just saw it. Where is it? Where's my Scarf Serena? There it is. So you have Scarf Serena, Blaziken, yeah. I mean, we could do Annihilate. There's no reason we couldn't. I'm just a little bit hesitant on it. I also have not used Delphox yet, and, like, I'm very interested in doing so. So, there's that. Greninja. Greninja is pretty good, actually. Because of the fact that Greninja can be run with a Focus Sash and beat Scarchomp and Charizard. So you can just run Focus Sash Greninja with Rock Tomb and Ice Punch. It's fun. Fun stuff. So we got our main core here of Blaziken, Serena, and Greninja. I honestly think that Scarf Rampardos or Scarf the other one what's his name, Tyrantrum. One of these would be really fun to do, but I guess I am doing Scarf Serena. If I wasn't doing Scarf Serena, those are things to think about. I don't know, man. There's just something about Rampardos that I'm like, can you count me out? Like, can you really count me out? I'm just saying. It's a Rampardo. Like, it's hard. Scarf goes fast. But yeah, Rampardos can be pretty surprising with just like the amount of damage that it can do. So, did I just see 2 Rampardos? Boy got so excited about Rampardos he didn't realize he already had one. Come on. Alright, we're doing Scarf Rampardos just because of that. And then we're not doing Scarf Legs. We're doing, I don't know, like Sash or something. Zoroark. Zoroark's a good Pokemon. Actually, if I didn't have Rampardos on this team, I think Zoroark would be like amazing on this team, because I'm just kind of seeing now that like Serena Zoroark is a really good combination, because if you bring Serena in the back, it's uncommon. It's actually not that uncommon to bring Serena in the back, but I'm just saying that like sometimes you don't feel comfortable bringing Serena in the back because it's like really good as a lead, right? But then sometimes you feel like if you have to bring it as a lead, that you're gonna end up losing it before like you really need it, right? So I actually think that Zoroark Serena is a very good combination. Yeah, because in that case, you can lead Zoroark, you can mask it as Serena, and then they're not gonna want to click Fake Out, right? And then you can just kind of do whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? So, something to think about for sure. But not with Rampardos. Not with Rampardos. Rampardos, so Scampardos. You're just a scamper. You're just a little scamper. What should I have on this team indeed? Is a question. Because there's really not like much this team needs right now. I think you could do Aerodactyl. King Gambit. Something that is a little bit like helps with the Trick Room matchup, right? So I wouldn't mind something. I mean, technically, like you know, Typhlosion or Ceruledge, right? But I tend to go towards things like Dragonite or Garchomp before doing that, right? Something to be said for sure. I think if I wanted to make this team like really good, I would just say like not running Rampardos and then running the Zoroark like I was saying. And I mean, you can always slap a Sylveon on the team, like. Legs. So in my opinion, not that. I do think that a Citrus Berry will be better than a, what's it called? Wide Lens. I just kind of think that. And then, no matter whether or not we choose to keep Rampardos, we will have this as a Scarf slot. So, that is something. But, if I'm being honest, I do think that this team almost definitely looks like it would be better with Zoroark instead of Rampardos. And, like, obviously that's kind of because Rampardos is not that good. Like, let's be honest. But, you know. Let's think. Rampardos, it does kind of help with, like, the Sun matchup a little. We do obviously have the Sand Shark. So, yeah. I don't know. As always, I think what I would say is let's just try it first, and then more than likely we're just going to switch to Zoroark because Zoroark's a good Pokemon. But yeah, sorry, I keep sitting to the side because this is where I usually sit, and I put my laptop to the side so that I could stop it from glitching every 2 seconds. Because if I pick it up and I move it over onto my lap, there's a good chance that it's going to start freaking out. So, let's see. It's a boy. Okay, so well, let me check Mega Blaziken. Has the almost same speed stat when it mega evolves as not. So, ooh, it hits hard though. Okay, maybe we can get away with this spread. This thing hits hard. I do have to admit that. I actually see why they were running Temper Flare. I do see. I'm gonna be honest, I think, let me see again. $233. We probably don't need this much attack. Like, I don't know where the bump is gonna be for when our stats are boosted, but I'm just kind of wondering if like having a little extra HP could actually be nice, so let's just do that for now. And then Rampardos, so Scampardos. Actually, I bought the wrong one. It's fine. Okay. So just a slight waste of money. It's all good. It's not that big of a waste. Head Smash, Rock Slide. Thunder Punch, and what else do we get? Avalanche. Sorry, my computer is bugging again. Okay. So not like a crazy good move set. I would say we have no real need for Thunder Punch or something. So we can probably get away with like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of looking at Avalanche right now. Kind of looking at this Avalanche. Thinking either Avalanche and Iron Head, or we would take off Avalanche. Ooh, it's a -4 priority? Okay, that's good to know. So we definitely take off Avalanche for maybe Superpower. Yeah, I kind of think Superpower. And then, yeah, one of the Shoot Force. Okay, so wasn't that big of a waste of resources. So let's return that other Tyrantrum, wherever it is. See, my computer's bugging out now. This is why I didn't pick it up. I enjoyed the Pepper team. Oh man, my computer. Okay, so here is the team that we used for our round of matches today. I actually felt really good about this team. Like, I think it's more so just my play style that it is conducive to. What up, Axton? We're kind of ending today, but I appreciate you. Maybe I'll play one or two with that other team just for fun. Just because I appreciate y'all. And because we want to figure out if Tyrantrum's good. But yeah, so this is the team we used today. I actually do feel pretty good about it, but mainly I think it just fits my play style. I'm very comfortable with Zoroark and Gudra, I think, at this point. And then Vivian, definitely good Pokemon. Venusaur does what you need it to. Ceruledge can be clutch. And then Grimmsnarl just, like, extending the ability of things to take hits, right? So, like, it's pretty straightforward. Ceruledge could have done a little more, I think. And Milo could be good in that slot, but Vivian did its fair share, definitely. And I think almost everything on the team did what it needed to, so, you know. Standard stuff, kinda, in my opinion. A little bit of speed on Venu. Our Venu and our Ceruledge are speed tying now that I look at it, so that's something to think about, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah. Gotta have speed on Zoroark still because the sash. Or I mean, the scarf. You want to be outspeeding like speed boost things even at +1s. So sorry I have the hiccups. Yeah. Sorry, hold on. I gotta finish what I was saying. So that's the team. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy those matches, or enjoyed those matches. And yeah, let's try that other team, I guess, for a sec. But I am gonna move my computer. Ultra Ball 2 doubles, nice. I am also in Ultra Ball 2, I think. If not, I'm in Ultra Ball 3. Yeah. I do think that this team kind of needs speed control. So like I said, like we're almost immediately gonna take Zoroark off. But, you know, still good. But yeah. Yeah, Ultra Ball 3 for me. Right now. Oh. Dang it. I wasn't paying attention. I guess we're doing another match with this team. I do think Vivianis is still a good lead. I'm just wondering if we can see value by not bringing Vivian. And bringing like Saralege in the front. And then bringing Slug Venu in the back. Like... I'm kind of wondering if I can get away with this. I do think that Vivian is a pretty integral part of this team, so like I might be making a losing game plan. But I'm kind of just banking on them not leading Basque Legion, honestly. And if they do, I mean, I can click Shadow Sneak's Shadow Ball. So there's that. Okay. So this is actually kind of like best case scenario lead. I can click Hyper Voice, bulk up. Yeah. And then now, there is a pretty decent chance, honestly, that a Shadow Sneak Hyper Voice will KO them. Actually, ooh, but they will go down to the Life Orb, right? Okay. So we'll get Saralege moving. And we bring out Vino. So this is gonna get scary. Yeah, they just Rage Powder. Go for Blizzard. That does a lot. But that's a lot. Ooh. That's rough. This play might have lost me the game, but we'll see. Okay. So now we should be able to win with just... Let me first actually click it. So... Should I just think everything? Good play. That was, I think, a really good play. We might live this. Yeah. It's all good. So we are kind of winning this because of a crit. I will say that. The crit Hyper Voice is basically sealing their fate here. Yeah. GG. Okay. I'm gonna actually end it there. First off, I, accidentally played another match with that team, and it was a very close match. Our opponent played very well. Second off, I'm kind of tired of looking at my screen going black and flashing at me. So, it keeps flickering, and It's very annoying. So hopefully one day I will fix my charger. But I am looking forward to using this next team. Oh, right. And then we also... want to change Water Shuriken for Water Liquidation, I guess. Waterfall is better because it can flinch. And then... nobody expects Rock Slide, so I do think you can kind of get away with it. You're kind of running like Flinchbot Greninja in that case, but I do think it's strong still. And we're running it with Sash, so. Waterfall Ice Punk. So cool. I look forward to using that team. And I definitely do think that Zoroark is going to be better than Rampardos. Even though I feel like that's almost just a given when you say it out loud. You know what I'm saying, so. We'll get to it. But thank y'all for tuning in. Axton Pulong. Pulong. God's Advocate and Stormtrooper. aka Isaiah, if I remember that correctly from Zach's stream. So, freaking got the Pulong out here. Good stuff. We have fun here. Hope you guys enjoyed and have a good day, y'all. Have a good night.